Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Now I just got finished done doing a live stream a few moments ago, probably the most, not the most shittiest live stream I've done actually, I've done worse, but it's still a pretty bad live stream. I recommend going out to watch it on Twitch once I got that fully uploaded. But anyways, I am here to continue on a conversation that I was talking about in the previous video. If you guys remember, I was talking about the controversy of what was going on with Jill PT and Gotcha, along with a fake Jill PT and Gotcha. Now, from what it seems like, they actually got rid of her. Dubshade also made their own video on the matter, so I recommend going to check out their video. I'll put it in the link. I'll put the link in the description, maybe, if I'm not too dumb on editing and shit like that. Maybe someone can remind me in the comment section if it's not there. But anyways, at the end of that video, I started talking about someone named Maximus the Cyborg, and how I found it interesting that they were kind of inserted into this. Now I looked back at a comment from Jill in this video, and she mentioned that she's not a real friend of Max. They're neutral, which is kind of what I wish he would see me as. We're neutral, we're not necessarily friends anymore, but he tries to be my friend. Like how she says, trying to like friend me and wanted me to invite him into my party, though, which made me uncomfortable and also annoyed, to be honest. And that's where I want to talk about the controversy in shit about this whole situation. Before she even made this comment, ironically, he also made a post saying he was going to make a video about it, which he also didn't immediately, which means now his video, if he does make a video about it, would be completely useless. That's why you make a video on the topic immediately, and that's also why I didn't edit my video. It would kind of take too long to actually post the controversy. So I just wanted to talk about that. But I am currently talking about this guy. I'm not sure if Jill knows the what's been going on here, but I do know that she has interacted with Max's channel at least once. I have seen one time, I don't remember which post it is, and I wouldn't be surprised if Max deleted the post, but she made a comment. Let me see if I could find that right now, guys. I think it was this one, right? Nope. Post might have been deleted. Not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, here it is. So, he just out of nowhere kind of gave a shout out, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was his attempt of making new friends. Which, I mean, I'm partially glad that he's making new friends, but this isn't okay to make new friends. This way isn't okay. Being clingy is not okay, which I'll talk more about in a sec, the being clingy thing. And the fact that she had to add an I guess just goes to show that it wasn't really necessary. None of this is necessary. It actually isn't going to help any channel grow. I can use an example right now. Let me see if I can find her channel. Kinda hard to find right now at the moment, because I am blind. Blind as hell, my boys. Subscribe to so much people. Oh, here it is. Eris Afton Gaming, who currently has 71 subscribers. Now, Max hasn't talked about them too much, but when they have, the only subscribers they were gaining was subscribers they've already got from me, essentially. All of the subscribers I have, I was already telling them to subscribe to Eris, because she, at the time, was recently merging with my account, with my channel, not really the account. So that way we could be making our shows together, which we ended up doing. I think it's somewhere down here. Yeah, so here's the show. Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 1, Pilot. So yeah. Her channel eventually got to this much subscribers, and it isn't because Max is still saying anything. He clearly hasn't been saying anything. But she's at 71 now because I keep shouting her out. That's another thing I just wanted to bring up, is that Max is not the reason why she's gaining subscribers. She's doing her own thing and making her own content her own way. So yeah, I'm going to go back and talk about him a little bit. So when it comes to Max, I have known him for 6 years, so this might be the most accurate version you get of anything. Yeah, there's his excuse too of not reacting to the video, being very tired. I actually haven't slept for 26 hours prior to making this video, so I just wanted to point that out. Maybe I'm up because I drank a little bit of coffee, but I feel like I still would have been tired right about now. So just saying. Anyway, I've known him for 6 years, and in those 6 years, all I wanted for him is to become a normal person. The first year and a half, I didn't really expect too much because I was still a child. I think I was 13 when I met Max. I actually have to do the math. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 12. So I was 12 when I met Max. 13 was when I was growing up and was done with all of this childish stuff for the most part. Not like everything was done, everything's over, I have to put my Xbox away and shit like that. Obviously, that's why we have our channel today. We still do that stuff. But it's the matter of putting obsessions behind things I really liked, like Mario, for instance. I used to be a huge Super Mario fanboy and a huge Super Sonic fanboy, and I still am, but I don't make it obvious because I'm still a growing person at the end of the day. Currently, I am a growing adult. I have turned 18 on the 4th of May, so I am no longer a child. But yeah, I've been telling him the same thing for 6 years, which was to grow up, essentially. And his reaction is to whine like a little baby. Point proven, if you guys want the point proven. Here's the point proven. He got upset that I became in a relationship with Eris, his ex, who he didn't even deserve to be with anyway. He was treating her like shit. And he still hasn't even taken down this video. But not only that, his live streams. Minecraft alone again. Rec Room alone again. No one wants me to get better. No one wants me to change. I'm pretty sure he took down some of these streams because I literally mentioned to him earlier in my Discord that I was going to be recording this. And he said, no, don't watch my rants. Don't watch my rants. But pretty much his rants consist of the same shit. Him saying, oh, I want to get better. I'm trying. I guess they just don't want to see me try. Even though we are typically always watching his rant videos, we have nothing against him, honestly. All we want him to do is 6 months to get better. But that's not good enough for him. He has to keep contacting me, spamming my YouTube, spamming everything, even going as far as going into my Facebook. And he hasn't done anything on there yet, but it makes me nervous because that's where my family is on social media, is Facebook. The only people I friend on Facebook are my family members and personal close friends, people IRL. Or if I'm in an online relationship, I follow her and stuff like that and get to know her better through Facebook. But besides that, he still gives me the heebie-jeebies, because if it's not even for that reason, it's because he's stalking. My Facebook is, once again, my personal stuff, and that's where all my personal stuff is, and that's what he's going to be looking at. And it makes me very uncomfortable, so I might have to either just block him or take down my Facebook if it really ends up getting bad. But yeah, his lives consist of just sad, petty stuff. Him saying stuff like, oh, I'm not even worth it. Like this, for instance. No one sees I'm trying to show I'm getting better. No one. Making videos doesn't mean you're getting better, by the way. Making videos just means you're making videos. That's why when we see titles like Minecraft alone again, ... Rec Room alone again, ... it's sad. Like how you always say things are sad and shit like that. No, this is the definition of sad. Oh, I'm playing Rec Room alone again. Oh, I'm playing Minecraft alone again. Oh, I'm so sad. I guess he forgets that most of the time I end up doing my streams by myself. Most of the time I make my videos by myself. I edit my own videos. He hasn't really done much of anything. Even his profile picture is just old art I made for him. And he hasn't even credited that, I'm pretty sure. It's not even in his bio that he credited me for that art. Which is ridiculous. But yeah, he's talked all of this shit about me and stuff like that in his videos. That's why he also deletes them, is because he knows that he's talking shit. He's outright just admitted it before, that he knows he's talking shit. But there's a lot of other stuff. There was also allegations. And I don't mean just allegations, they're actually real proof. These were screenshots, and I guess YouTube kind of covered most of it, because it's YouTube. I guess I would have to be on mobile just to show you guys. But this was Maximus texting a minor. The @NoOne was depressed because of sad stuff that happened in their life, which I cannot talk about on YouTube. And Max, he was aware of all this stuff and did stuff like this. Keep in mind that he is 21. He also liked to say he was 22, which doesn't really help his case. I don't know why he would bother to say he's 22. When I was also there for his birthday, I know he was turning 21. We talked about him being 21, so it's kind of ridiculous why he would say he's 22. But anyway, the individual who he was talking to was one of my exes, and she was 15 at the time. Saying things like, babe, the game crashed, it was way too laggy, I'ma rejoin, and she's not even responding because she doesn't want to message him. She's told me that. I won't pull up the messages once again because they're all personal. I'm too lazy to edit. And he says shit like, @NoOne, I'm gonna go for a bit. I'm a bit tired. Love you, okay? This is also the same person, the Flutter Cute person. She likes to change her profile picture and her username a lot. So if anybody wants me to prove that, I could try my hardest to prove it. But here's these messages. But it's the truth. He said that. If you look at what I sent you, you'd see it. And once again, it won't show me the whole fucking message, but he gets pissed off over literally nothing. Especially when it's the context of, it's the truth. I already know what she's talking about in a way. I'm pretty sure it's something I was talking about. And typically when I talk about something, when it comes to Max, it's not just me shitting on him, talking shit or whatever he wants to say it is. It's literally me stating the fact that he literally is this. And it's me trying to say, now what are you going to do to change about it? So hopefully he's watching this and hopefully he hears me saying that. What are you going to do to change this? That's literally all I'm saying in a nutshell. But his response is, "Can you for once just shut the fuck up, you fat fucking cow? Why do you even bully me?" Which is a word he uses a lot, bullying. He thinks that children are bullying him when he's a child predator. Which essentially is what this is. There's also a photo, which I won't show. It's literally just horrible. It tries to be censored with a rubber glove. And it's supposed to be a cow udder glove thingy type thing that's covering his you know what, but I won't go into too much detail about it. It's very fucking disgusting. But he personally attacks her. I'm not going to discriminate anybody who is big and who is the word fat. I don't like saying that word too much when it comes to the internet. But Luna is big. She has a big body. And it's probably due to depression. And he personally attacks her by calling her a, quote, fat fucking cow. So yeah, that's just the second screenshot, by the way. In the third screenshot, I tried telling him, hey, you need to say it, because I did eventually catch him the first time, and it was with that photo, and I told him, hey, you gotta say this then. If you want forgiveness from the whole group, you need to explain how you're a pedophile. And I took a screenshot of that. And once again, I guess I fucking hid the thing. But I did state that there won't be any forgiveness till he said it, and eventually he did say it, which you could kinda see, I guess. But he admitted to being a pedophile. That's all that really needs to be said here. If you already know his shitty typing little thing that goes on, then yeah, you'll probably understand that this is actually accurate. But yeah, especially when it comes to this sigh bullshit. What are you sighing about, bro? You're messaging. You're literally messaging. Why do you have the time to type sigh, but you're not actually sighing? What the hell? But yeah. Last but not least, I'm not going to watch any of his videos. Probably maybe in another video. I'm going to pull up Discord. Now, I want to talk about his clinginess, something I was already talking about before. And that is the matter of this guy is very fucking clingy. I told him 6 months, which means, hey, don't bother me for 6 months. My exact words were, don't bother me for 6 months. Go figure shit out for yourself in 6 months. And I said that maybe in March. I think at this point it was in March. And it is currently August 27th, 2024, as you guys may see at the bottom of my screen. But I told him I was busy. I was trying to record a video, which was one of those Fallout videos. I think it was the part 2 video. And he said, can I watch you? Sorry for acting you. I just wanted to watch. And I explained it's not alive, and then he wanted to personally join my call. And then he wants to make me feel like shit. This is why I say he tries to make me feel like shit. You guys are having fun, and I'm not. I'm just laying on my bed all alone. So at the same time, it doesn't even matter if he was or wasn't shit-talking us, because there's also this, which I could just straight up show you guys right now on YouTube. This isn't fake. He just straight up says, oh, you guys, you're always making me feel left out. You're having fun. I'm just a sad, pathetic loser. Now feel bad for me. It's so fucking dumb. Anyway, I told him you need to be left out anyway. Like I said, you need to get better first. I guess I made a typo when typing that. I'm sure he understands because he's horrible at typing more than me. But then he wants to also say this shit. Show Eris the movie thing I did. Which I didn't even bother to technically respond to. I said, I'll see it later. That's pretty much all I said. I didn't even say it. It was something I was going to send to Eris because it's just not worth the time. She doesn't even want anything to do with him. I also explained 6 hours before I got authorities involved, which kinda did happening. It's happening currently. They're being investigated at the moment. Though I'm not sure it's actually going to go anywhere, which is why I'm making this video right now. Also, so that way he could fucking shut up and do the goddamn 6 months. But, because he won't do that for me, I'm just going to let the internet attack him. Because it's frustrating. It's just frustrating to deal with this. I gave you 48 hours, remember? For what? He already forgot the big important shit. He's like, oh, you still want me to delete my channel? Yes. It's the same thing I've been saying for 6 months, which is you need to stop bothering me and start working on yourself. And I said, don't bother me, period, during the 6 months. You shouldn't be doing that. It interrupts my recording in general, too. So it's like this whole conversation lasted maybe about an hour, I assume. Or at least it felt like a fucking hour. It was a very long conversation regardless. I didn't want to have this conversation. But, he's like, oh, sorry, I'm distracting you. Love you, bro. I'll go. And then I stopped talking to him. And then he comes back and he's like, hey, will you tell the girls I said goodnight? I'm going to bed soon. Never, ever say this again. I'm just gonna say it straight up. The girls? They're not your girls. They're my girls. You should never refer to them as the girls. They're not even your friends. They don't even hang out with you. They don't even want anything to do with you. The only person who seems a little bit interested is Corey. And all she wants is for the same thing that I want. I want you to do the fucking 6 months and stop being a petty piece of shit. Then he, a few days later, or not even a few days later, the next day, the next morning or whatever, next afternoonish, evening, he says, seriously? Then he sends me this screenshot, which was of him trying to convince his girlfriend, oh, well, I'm not horrible. I'm totally not horrible. Though I doubt this person isn't really real. And what I mean by that is they maybe are real in terms of actual person thing. Their relationship is not real at all. And yeah, I know it's probably a hypocritical thing for me to say because I'm online dating as well. But I actually know my partner. My partner is comfortable with calling nearly every single day, and currently she wants to make a video reaction to the Sonic 3 trailer, which I personally want to do. Same thing with my other girlfriend, Eris. She wants to make a show together, which right now I'm just just getting the setup, and I forgot to do that for a little bit. But right now I'm just getting the finishing some uploads for this little tiny month, and then getting back into the show. I doubt that this person is even real. They're not even defending Max, which is another point that I wanted to make. So it's hard to believe. That's not proof, Max. All you brought up was that I was going to expose you. That's not what the exposing was about. Which is a true statement, too. He didn't even state the fact of what he was going to be exposed over. He's just like, oh, I'm about to be exposed over something. And I guess this person's just like, I don't really fucking care. And they seem to be more of a role player. I'm pretty sure they're not even there for a real relationship. They're just there role playing to have like a little sense of security or some shit. And I told him that he needs to tell her that about his shit because he's going to be investigated. He currently is being investigated. This whole video is part of that investigation as well. So, yeah. I told him he's not being truthful. He lied to get a girlfriend, it seems. And eventually he did kind of tell me that she isn't even a she, it's a guy. Yeah, there it is. Also, I meant boyfriend, not girlfriend. I'm having difficulty thinking right now. They're 20, so also my age. Yes, I'm gay. So, something I already knew for a very long time was how gay Max was, because he was already messaging another friend, Void, and sending weird pictures, which eventually his mom and Max's mom had to get involved with, and they actually ended up in a call with each other. It was that bad. So I'm already not in the least bit surprised that he's fucking gay. But I also am at the same time, because he likes to still talk about Eris. Like, oh, Eris this and Eris that. Just fucking go away or something. Get a real girlfriend. Go touch grass. Go get a fucking job or something. Bro, why are you forcing me? I don't like pressure on me like this. Doubt that, since you keep talking to Eris every now and then, so that's pretty much what I was saying. And yeah, this goes on and on. I said that he messed everything up, and then he ended up saying, oh, was that a lie? Did you lie about this? Oh, you clearly don't fucking care, even though you went out of your way to not record, so that way you could talk to me and shit the next day as well. I'm just gonna state the fact that you're literally a piece of shit. But also, I can't pull up the screenshots once again. Maybe I can when it comes to this. I'm making sure there's nothing inappropriate here. Which I think there isn't. There should be a screenshot up here. I think I can find it. Let me see, guys. Clown. That was Max the server. But there was a screenshot, right? I'm not tripping. There was a screenshot somewhere here. Okay, so I'm going way too far. Give me a sec, guys. I'm sorry. I don't feel like editing, so I'm trying to be as quick as possible about this. Maybe I guess it was just deleted or something. I don't know how, when, who, what, when, where, why, but I guess it was deleted. But essentially the conversation was just Max telling people to go kill themselves, which wasn't the only thing he did. I first seen him say this to this friend. Also, he made a little fucking hack thing. Pretty weird. Anyway, Max pretty much told every last one of us that we could go kill ourselves. There was screenshots, which I'll eventually pull up and post in the YouTube community post once I find the screenshot. But he was telling everybody that they should go kill themselves, including friends who I didn't even know about till recently, who became my friends. People like Angel, for instance. People who are already trying to expose Max as well, because they knew about the situation longer than me, which is something Max thinks is my fault. Everybody kind of already knew about all of this stuff, because we were some of those people. I've already mentioned before, I was a minor when I met Max, and he was sending me a bunch of dick pics as a kid, which obviously I can't show. There's alternate accounts of his on my Discord though still, so if I really wanted to, I could easily pull it up. But the whole situation just gets me frustrated, because I wasn't his only victim. He was sending this to a lot of people. Not only doing that, but he would go as far as and this is the reason why he's not together with Eris. He ended up getting her photos of specific stuff, and sending it to all of his friends. Which, yeah, I would say that's a real good thing to do. Also, I just want to talk about this real quick. He joined one of my dead servers just so he could be impatient and start talking shit again. So this was literally not even that long ago. As you guys can see, if you look at the time here, it's 11:12 a.m. And this was at 9:17 a.m. So this is all pretty early. And this is me pretty much saying, hey, nobody's telling you this, just do this. And he's like, oh, but I can't, I know. But if you did know, you would just do it already. But he acts like I want to go watch his channel the whole fucking day. I have a life. I make videos as well. And he's like, oh, I want to collab with you on this situation. I'm already talking about the situation. You collabed with me by already talking. All of this is you collabing with me. So you kind of just sealed your own fate, I guess, because this is what you said. Now, there is also more stuff that could be talked about when it comes to my girlfriend, Corey. Because there was stuff talked about with her and Max, which was related to her dog's passing. And after her dog's passing, she just wanted some help and closure. And the first person she wanted to talk to was Max, which was already a horrible choice on her end, but she didn't know yet that Max is kind of horrible. If you put a problem on him, he'll immediately start ranting on about his problems, like you just suddenly become a therapist for him when you just talked about your problems. And you just want to be open about it, and then he's just open about his whole fucking life story. It's very sad and pathetic. I want it to end. I want him to do the 6 months, and if he can't do the 6 months, I want the internet to be by my side, which is why I'm making this video. I need your guys' help. And by your guys', I mean everybody in my YouTube channel. Oh my god. I want to get rid of Max, maybe not permanently off the internet, but I just want him to get off. Go touch grass. Stop bothering me. Stop affecting my channel. Stop being a parasite leeching for views, because that's what he was doing earlier with this whole Jill situation. He was like, oh, you're making a video about it? That means I gotta make a video about it. And the proof is obviously there. I made a Fallout 3 series, so he made a Fallout 4 thing. His post is deleted, but he tried to make a Fallout 4 thing earlier. I think it was yesterday, where he said he was going to stream Fallout 4, but then he ended up making this instead. But yeah, just wanted to talk about this topic. Not too many people are aware of Max, but he is a groomer. He is no longer a groomer, from what it seems like. Though I have no doubts in my mind that he would eventually start going back to it, so it's just a person you have to look out for. And I'm going to also say, don't personally attack him. I want you guys to confront him about this situation, because I feel like this needed to also be talked about. I was really happy with how the fake Jill situation turned out, where she, eventually had to got off. And all I saw was that there were people on Jill's side. And that's really what I need when it comes to this situation. And already, let's see, how long is this video? 34-minute long video. I just need help and assistance getting this guy to get back to sense. It already upsets me about the fact he has 45 videos and 97 subscribers. And then there's my channel, which I'll show right now, which has 127 subscribers and 160 videos. Now, by the time I got 90 subscribers, I already hit 120 videos. So, all of that was from hard work, and that's also why you don't see me edit my videos most of the time nowadays anymore, because it's draining, and I need to post more videos just so that way I could get my channel growing. This guy, though, is a leech. He literally is a leech. He posts about me all the time, deletes his post, and goes back to talking about me. And it's horrible. He goes back to talking about me and deletes all of the posts, all of the live streams, where he's specifically talking shit about us. And he keeps some of these videos. Like, oh, no one wants me to get better. No one wants me to change. Yeah, at this point, no one does. You aren't proving to get better. You're only getting worse. And yeah, we did want you to get better because nobody likes a pedophile. Nobody likes a pedophile running around being a pedophile. So yeah, nobody really wants you to fucking change now. All they want you to be in is outside of YouTube or in a goddamn prison cell. Because I also want to remind you guys as the viewers that he not only sent pictures, but he received pictures from the 15-year-old. Who I, once again, I'm pretty sure it's already been confirmed by her. I could pull up the screenshot once again, look for it. If you guys really want me to, just comment it down below and I'll look for the evidence. It's not that big of an issue on my end. I can look for it if I really needed to, because it's real. She stated to me that she did end up sending photos. She didn't want to. She got pressured into it, manipulated at the same time. And all of her photos, once again, got sent to everybody. All of his friends who didn't even want them. They didn't even want to be a part of this drama, which is why he currently doesn't have any friends, besides maybe 2 or 3 people who are still on his side in terms of changing. They're not on his side in terms of being a pedophile. It is disappointing, though. I've already said that maybe several times, though. It's disappointing, and it's disappointing. And I think that's why I'm so upset to see his comment down here and all of his comments on Jill PT and Gotcha, because he's secretly also a part of this controversy. Something I've already noted before, which I can't find no longer thanks to the channel being taken down, the fake channel, which good riddance. There was a comment made where I said, as a joke, that they must be friends with Max in PT. Ironically, a few hours later, this person liked my post and even hearted it. So they acknowledged that my post was there, which means that they read it, which means they are aware of who Max is. Which makes me believe that this is one of Max's friends. One of his pedophile friends, maybe, or one of his shitty friends. Either way, it doesn't matter. They come off across as Max, that fake Jill. They just come off like same personality type as Max. So that's why I kinda did ask too. It was mostly for a joke though. It was me just joking around. And that's how I kind of got put into this situation and why I wanted to talk about it the first time. And this is essentially part 2. I am done with this situation. I'm tired of it. I want to relax. I want to make my content in peace. And I want 6 months to myself to do so. Max, if you are watching this video, leave. Just leave. Stop bothering me. Stop leaving comments. Stop pinging me on your channel. Stop posting, reposting. Just leave me alone. If you don't leave me alone, then hopefully these people who watch will help solve that issue. Because personally, I'm done and fed up with it. This 127 subscribers was hard work. I put in hard work. You didn't do anything, and all you're doing is making me look bad. And that's why I hate to associate myself with your best friend anymore. Because you're a pedophile. You were a pedophile. You're maybe not a pedophile anymore, but you were. And I don't want people accusing me of the same stuff and accusing my channel when my channel is barely just growing. I don't want to lose all of that. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. If you guys made it all the way through this video, I appreciate you guys. This is somewhat of a rant, but this is mainly just me talking about the facts. I've known him for 6 years. He liked children for a very long time. And he didn't do anything to change that. No matter how many times I would tell him the same exact thing in different ways, he would always make the same excuse of, it's my ADHD, which it shouldn't be. It's hard to help with focusing. ADHD is when you can't focus well, pretty much. So, what I don't get is why he can't focus after 6 years of me explaining it, of why it's bad, why it's wrong, and why you shouldn't be sending those types of photos to little kids. But he doesn't understand. Instead, he would rather whine and cry and fight back instead of just accepting it for what it is. He talked to a minor and he messed up. That's all he really needs to say. But now, because he hasn't, it's just, he talked to a minor and you're a pedophile. Nothing more, nothing less. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this whole video. I hope to see you guys in the next video with my reaction to the Sonic 3 trailer, which will probably get more views than this, and I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, thank you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.